What is up guys, Christian here from Sterling Reviews, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. In this video, we're going to be looking at Sam Shiah's Wall Street Mastermind program, where we're going to be discussing if the program is legit or not. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my complete insight and opinions on the program, so you guys can use this video as a reference to see if it's worth joining. So guys, without further ado, let's jump right into this. To give you guys a quick rundown, this program was created by former investment banker Sam Shiah. In Sam's journey, he has worked with some of the biggest names in the banking industry, like Morgan Stanley and Deutsche Bank. And what's even more crazier about Sam's journey is that he broke into the investment banking industry in 2008 during the worst financial crisis in Wall Street history. He pretty much has seen it all. During his time in Morgan Stanley, Sam served on the campus recruiting team, where he helped screen and interview candidates. This experience helped Sam so much. It helped him get an insider's look on the whole recruiting process and how it worked and what it took to get hired. This info that Sam learned from the job was pretty much groundbreaking for him, considering that he was once one of those guys that struggled when it came to getting jobs from investment banking. And to paint you guys a better picture, Sam was rejected by over 20 firms before he got his offer with Deutsche Bank. So he pretty much knows the struggle that guys go through when it comes to getting a job. That's why he created the Wall Street Mastermind, so he can teach students how to land their dream job in investment banking. So now that we know who Sam is, let's actually take a quick look and see what's inside the program. Once you join, you'll be given access to the program and also the Slack group as well, where you can connect with other students inside the group and network with one another, and also just to ask questions with one another and also get that more support inside the group. With a group of more than 1,500 people, there's no way you can't call this group as a cool line of support. So yeah, that's the Slack group, guys. So now let's look at the program itself. When you're inside the program, you're brought to this page right here. As you can see, there are 6 different sections in this first page and one last one in this second page. And I know what you guys are thinking. So what's inside in each section and what can I expect? Well, glad you asked. So inside the first section, titled The Secret Sauce, it's the introduction section where you're given advice on all things you need to do in order to be successful with recruiting. Everything inside here are all the commonalities that Wall Street Mastermind has seen from most of their successful students. Sam breaks down the whole program and shows you how to navigate everything inside to get the best results. In addition to that, you'll also do a one-on-one onboarding call with one of the Wall Street Mastermind coaches who used to be a global head of recruiting at a bulge bracket bank. They will help you map out a personalized game plan for your recruiting based on your current profile and time frame. From there, it's all about time management, where Sam teaches you how to actually manage your time right so you can actually do the work inside the program to actually see the value inside the program. To sum things up, this section is all about you. And what I mean by that is that in order for this program to actually work, you need to put in the time and effort to actually see success. And I'm sorry to break it to you guys, if you guys were hoping that this is some get-rich-quick program, then sorry to break it to you guys, this program is not for you. You're still going to have to work your butt off to get the job, application, and the networking part. Inside this section, you're taught about writing the perfect resume and cover letter. You're also taught on how to create and optimize your LinkedIn to further your success when it comes to reaching out and getting hired. But that alone is not enough. So the most important part of this module is that they will help you get more relevant internships if you're currently lacking any experience on your resume. Every single student who has needed help getting their first relevant internship has been able to successfully get one. And the students who follow their instructions have been able to get their first internship in as little as just 1 to 2 weeks. And that includes even if they have no prior experience whatsoever. So once you have that part covered, the next part is networking. And this part right here is very cool, and I'll tell you guys why. If you guys haven't noticed, when it comes to applying for any type of work or job, you're always competing with a lot of people. Some more qualified than the others, while others not so much. And really, for most positions, there are hundreds of applicants fighting for that one job. So it's kind of tough to actually get a job straight from just providing a great resume and cover letter. So what can you do to better your odds to get that job? Actually know people. You can have the best resume and best cover letter in the world, but if there's someone that has connections with the people hiring, then there's a better chance that they're gonna get the job over you. So that's why networking and connecting with people is a must. And in this section, you'll learn exactly on how to do that. Even if you're a non-target school student and you don't have that many alumni from your school who are currently working in banking, the networking strategies taught in this program are designed so you can network with co-contacts that have no connections to you at all. And if you do go to a target school, the same strategies still apply. The only difference is that they'll actually work even better to your favor. So after that section, you now have everything you need to get interviews. From there, you're going to be focused on the interview training so that you can pass all the interviews you're going to get. Inside this section, you'll literally get breakdowns of interviews you'll potentially have, giving you the questions you'll be asked and also the right responses for you to give. In fact, you'll literally get to sit down with another coach who used to be the global head of recruiting at multiple bulge bracket banks, and she will help you pick out all the best stories and accolades from your past that aligns with these investment banks and what they really want to hear, since she has the experience and has helped design the interview scoring rubric at these firms and has also been in the rooms where they discuss which candidates to give offers to after the interviews. So you won't find anyone more qualified to give you this kind of advice anywhere else. They'll also have another coach edit all your answers for you line by line, similar to how a college admissions consultant would help you edit your college application essays. Basically, you're not going to leave anything up to chance, and you're going to make sure all your answers are as strong as they can be. And last but not least, guys, they'll teach you all the technical concepts you need to know, and this includes accounting, valuation methodologies, mergers and acquisitions, and leverage buyouts. They even have a bonus module on restructuring topics if you're planning on recruiting for restructuring groups with the elite boutique banks. The beauty about the way that they teach the technicals is that you'll actually understand all the concepts by heart. You're not going to have to force yourself to memorize answers to hundreds of questions. This is a much better way of learning technicals because one, it's more efficient in terms of the amount of time you have to spend, and two, it's more effective because your interviewers are never going to only ask you exact questions you've memorized during other interviews, you know? Now, aside from the content in the program, which we've already covered the most of it at this point, the most important thing to mention is the support, because you're not just going to be watching a bunch of videos and just be on your own. That's not really how this program works. In here, you'll have your own personal team of coaches assigned to help you, usually a minimum of 4, and if not more. The team is a mix of both former global heads of recruiting, current investment bankers, or even buy-side investors, as well as someone who recruited more recently and is up to date with all the latest recruiting trends. It's a very well-rounded team that will be responsive to you 24/7, and you'll have your own private group chat where you can pretty much ask questions anytime you want. Other than that, the coaches will meet with you one-on-one when needed. And best of all, there's no limit in the program on how much help you can get or how often you can ask for help on anything that you do inside the program. And there's no time limit either. They'll work with you for as long as necessary until you get the job you're satisfied with. No other programs out there offer this type of unlimited support, so it's really the best in class if you look at it this perspective. So yeah guys, that's the program in a nutshell. There's still some stuff I could have given you a better quick dive on, but I want to make this review more quick and only highlight the key parts. But yeah, since now that we looked at the program, it's only right if we actually look at both the pros and cons. So starting with the pros, and it's really a no-brainer, and that's the hiring part. So the Wall Street Mastermind program provides you with everything you need to land your dream job in investment banking. They're the longest running program of their kind, and as a result have the longest track record of success. They place the most students into Wall Street jobs, and they have the best coaches you'll find anywhere, including multiple former global heads of recruiting at tier 1 banks. Combine this all with the unlimited support, this really gives you a huge leg up on your competition who don't have this. If you think about the hundreds of thousands of dollars you're already investing into 4 years of college, what you would invest into Wall Street Mastermind is essentially a rounding error, but one that will triple or even quadruple your career earnings in the long run when you are working on Wall Street instead of an average 9-to-5 job. The return on investment is just simply massive. Now that we looked at the pros, what are the cons? Well, it's really difficult to find cons inside this program, but if I can find one, it's mostly a me thing. And I don't know about anybody else who deals with this the same way as I do, but it's the length of the videos. A lot of the videos inside the program are over 40 minutes, with some of them even going beyond the 1 hour mark. And I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, but I count this as a con for me, basically. So this may not be a con for you. Maybe you guys enjoy long videos, but for me, my attention span is very bad. I struggle when it comes to being patient and just watching long hours of learning. Maybe that's why I wasn't that big fan of school, but yeah, this is the only con I see from this program. But if you guys don't have an issue of watching long videos, then this is generally not even a con for you at all. But if I could recommend anything, it's just to try to make the videos a bit shorter, but hey, that's just me. And also one more, no program in the world can guarantee you a job in investment banking, and this includes this one, because it all falls on you. They can give you all the info out there and how to bomb your interviews, how to bomb the questions that they give you and everything like that, but if you don't put in the work, you're not going to see any progress or any value or any success with this program at all. You need to put in the work in order for you to see success. And I know this is something that most people don't want to hear because they are expecting just to join the program and actually just see the results just fly in like very easily, but no. Like in anything you do, you need to put in the work. It's a con for people that are pretty much just lazy and just expect to pay and just expect results to happen. So yeah, this is why I put this on the cons. So what would I rate this program? I'd honestly give it a 9 out of 10. It's well informed and gives you all the resources you need to succeed in investment banking. I've looked around a lot and all these different options out there in the market, and to be honest, I haven't found anything better so far. So if you're someone that's looking to work within the investment banking field, I'd highly recommend you this program. But yeah guys, that's my take on the whole Wall Street Mastermind program. If you guys have any comments or questions, feel free to drop your comments and questions down below. And again guys, this has been Christian from Sterling Reviews, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.